You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, so here he is, formerly the baddest man on the planet, former boxing heavyweight champion, Iron Mike Tyson. Look for him to move forward. You know the floaters are coming. He'll employ that signature peekaboo style as he tries to get inside. Takedown defense could be tested. I mean, that's what opponents are going to be looking to do. They're going to try to take Mike Tyson down. Easier said than done. Don't blink or you'll miss this one. Early round action here. Captain Hook lands on the kickboxer. Beautifully timed and placed there. And a strong way to start on the feet.
Kickboxers love the high guard. The way to fight the high guard is to throw things around the side. And Hook is a very good shot that can land against a guy with that tight high guard.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Crazy numbers round one. Nice defense there, huge block. Dos Santos gets caught. Place shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Oh, again.
That one connected. This is okay to be in the building. Back and forth we go. Huge left hand.
And this is a great fight.
Oh!
Got him hurt. Got to start looking to finish.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it. Back to his feet. Oh, huge left. Oh! Connections right up the back. He knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
Under 90 seconds to go round one. Wow, looks as though, oh, big shots here. Trying to stay in this fight. Looked like it did stun him a little bit. Oh, another ground strike gets through. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
So the blood really there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the Horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round two on the way. That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Head kick blocked. Unable to connect there. Gets back to his feet. Shots raining down. Well, it's been a wild fight, though.
Wrestling healthy here. Just like the referees will never take a guy out of mount. They will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position. Just Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Everybody here inside this arena digesting what they just saw. That is not a TKO, folks. That is a clean knockout result tonight.
I mean, just wow. What a performance by this young man, knocking his opponent out with a single shot like that.
And we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 7 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Iron Mike Tyson!
So, big UFC win for Iron Mike Tyson here tonight. Words you probably thought you'd never hear, but since crossing over from boxing, it has been all systems go for the former boxing champion, Iron Mike Tyson, showing you that the power definitely translates here to the octagon. You can argue this is his biggest UFC win to date. All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung-Jung! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Zombie
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Date 9, Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the fight capital of the world. With respect to anywhere else you want to go. If I'm a fighter, if I'm an athlete in combat sports, this is where I want to go.
You want to fight in Vegas, and now this beautiful T-Mobile Arena is the backdrop for tonight's great UFC event.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Able to land there with the straight left. And there's another straight. It's there by Magomed Sharipov. Blocks the shot. Chan Sung-Jung presses forward and lands the Korean Zombie, going for it as usual here tonight, DC. Right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, he was setting up the hooks early and often tonight. Watch for him to try to set it up again here. Snap punch, no good. Lands a shot to the leg. Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight. As a target, let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that position.
Magomed Sharipov's going for the sub here. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition. He passes the half.
Can't get it good awareness by the defensive fighter. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Got to be careful here.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Magomed Sharipov.
Now he's going full mount.
Final seconds here in round one. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. These ground strikes really starting to add up. There's another one. Second round, straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, there's the end of the round. I'm looking over to my left, UFC President Dana White. I think he's making out the bonus check right now. Incredible back and forth action.
Sign the check, boss. These two young men deserve $50,000. Hell, let's give them each $100,000 for the performance that they just put on in one round. Both were hurt. Both were able to withstand the punishment, and I can't wait until the next round gets started.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, let's get to round two. Hook shot blocked there by Magomed Sharipov. Straight right hand now, just misses. They're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh!
He's hurting bad here. He loaded up there on that high kick. Oh, nice jab. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Kick to boot. Well, the stats producer's been busy tonight.
And he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Magomed Sharipov's in half guard. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Chan Sung Jung.
Changing the position.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Zabit Magomed Sharipov. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
He's having his way with him here. Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's throwing.
They can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of a barn. Everything he throws, he lands, and he's showing.
Attempting a choke now.
That Darce choke is tight.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
All right, that's the end of round number two.
Really broken down with the striking. Keep that up. Inside low kick is awesome.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, perfect head kick there. Blocked the strike there and then counters with a leg kick. Nice job by the Korean Zombie. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strike.
Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Magomed Sharipov's back in full guard now. Just over 2 minutes to go in the third and final round. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Take your time, relax, breathe. Move and relax.
You need to work. Now stand this up. Just work.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Magomed Sharipov's in full guard now. Good, solid strike on the ground.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Keep your hands up and keep that head moving. Keep moving.
All right, so we sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. 20 seconds to go in the fight. Side control now. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. All right, so the fight goes the distance. Outstanding action on both sides all night. All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, but it went a whole lot better for one of them than the other. Talk us through the replays, champ.
Some decisions are different than others, and his striking really did separate him from the competition. He fought so well in the stand-up game that he should get a very easy decision.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Zabit Magomed Sharipov.
All right, so DC, nobody's surprised to hear those scorecards as the more well-rounded athlete gets it done over a fighter who's primarily a kickboxer at this stage of his career.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he just kickboxes still. But he showed good on himself. But it was all about the well-rounded guy. Winning the exchanges that mattered, getting the takedowns when he needed to, and really putting on a dominant performance. I understand that it's a decision, but not all decisions are created equally.
Yeah.
And this one was dominant.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mateusz Gamrot. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here, and if the announcers are being drowned out, it must be because Paddy the Baddy Pimblett is in the building. As for his focus in this particular matchup, he's not going to discriminate. He believes he has striking and grappling advantages against this particular opponent.
Oh, it's not going to guillotine. You better protect your neck when you're fighting this guy because he's got the guillotine locked in. But if he wants to finish, he's got to lock that guard and drive his hips up into his opponent. Look at how intent he is to finish the sub.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon and it showed in that defense.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Nicely done. Gamrot's right back to the full mount here. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Making all these shots count. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Gamrot's back in full mount. Lands with the ground and pound.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that. Huge elbow there. Round two is next.
All right, take a seat. Breathe. Okay, listen, not a bad round, but I need you to stay more active from the bottom. Look for those arm bars. Look for those choke.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
All right, round two. Oh, nice jab there by Gamrot.
Beautiful picture. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Gamrot. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded, they're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
Gamrot's back in full mount. Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. see him put himself into the half guard? Lines the control, yep. He's really trying to get back to his feet.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom.
He passed the half guard.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Pimblett's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Gamrot's right back to the full mount.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Round three next.
Excellent work last round. Take a deep breath. This round, same thing. Let's take him down and control him. He has no answer for you down there.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Punch got blocked there.
He's going to guillotine.
Oh, he's looking for the finish now.
Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Gamrot's in his guard. Let's see how he chooses to proceed.
He passes the half guard.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might.
And look at him attack. Get the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across.
Oh, great submission defense. Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Paddy Pimblett. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Gamrot's got the full mount.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way. Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys can start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Under a minute now to go in this one.
I'm standing this up. You need to work.
Keep
Inlet's got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Print the shirts. Ground and pound. They go the 15-minute distance. What a fight! All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. They go the distance tonight, but you got to think he won over the judges with his striking acumen.
Yeah, you got to watch one of the best strikers in the entire UFC. He did everything so well, and in my opinion, he should cruise to a very easy decision.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Mateusz Gamble!
All right, so a clean performance for him here tonight, and even though the finish did not materialize, you got to think he is happy with the result here tonight.
He's got to be happy. I mean, he looked fantastic. He put himself in no danger, and he was in full control of this fight, and he gets the decision victory tonight.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Dracos still not Duplessis. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, George Rush St. Pierre.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, going to be interesting to see how George St. Pierre approaches the early portions of this round. Takedown figures to be there, right? But he talked a lot about his jab and letting his striking set up his wrestling here tonight. So GSP gets the double leg takedown now. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, right into side control, upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent.
St. Pierre's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, that Kimura looks tough. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. Take his arm out and stay safe.
Now a kick to the body. Back to the body kick now. St. Pierre going for the takedown here. Nothing doing it. Oh, he's got a good left hand.
Liver kick. If you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Oh, perfect combination.
Guillotine jump.
Somehow, some way, you got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
Might be a submission attempt here,
I
champ.
mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Duplessis back into full guard.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Postures up here and now going to the body with that big strike. Nicely done by GSP.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, looks tight to me. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man. Nice transition.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Great defense by this fighter.
Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be fast. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Final seconds of the round. Round two next.
Spent a lot of time in that round forcing the takedowns. This round, we're going to be smart. I want you to cut angles.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by GSP.
Oh, nice elbow.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Oh, that even hurts to watch. Huge kick to the body.
Oh, guillotine, guillotine here.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tough. Oh, he's out. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a...
Oh, in good position to whip off the Kimura here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in.
Right to the knee on belly.
3 minutes now to go, round two. Oh, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Well, St. Pierre's able to transition back to side control now. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Oh, another bruising shot right to the body. I wouldn't think you want to take too many more of those.
No, John, you gotta defend. You got to address a tactic that has worked this many times, this early in a fight. You cannot allow it to continue to build, because once that momentum gets going, you will have no way of stopping.
And I don't have a lot of muscle over there, so I don't think I could take too many of these if I was a
Well,
fighter.
you need that body like mine if you want to get hit down there. You can't be too skinny.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now, because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submission. Beautiful transition.
Under a minute to go in round two. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here.
Nice defense.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Guillotine attempt now. Looks as though he's got the neck. That guillotine is tight.
The guillotine looks like it's locked in. Right now, he's got to be patient. He's got to squeeze.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
Keep those going. He's slowing down.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
You ready? You ready?
5 minutes to go. That's good. Oh, leg kicks. Stats in that department starting to pile up. About the accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
And mixes in a takedown. Why not?
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Duplessis. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
In the half guard.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. GSP going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
Under 3 minutes now to go in this third and final round. Lands the ground and pound strike.
Oh.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
Oh, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Oh, that rear naked choke attacks his toe. Oh, that was deep, but he got out.
That was beautiful submission defense by this guy.
And now he reverses position. Wow. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by George St. Pierre. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Nice. Oh, right into mouth.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Duplessis. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Duplessis back to the side control now.
Now he's going full mount.
Ground and pound strike there now. Duplessis looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. All right, has the guard closed here. All right, so a lot to like over the distance of that fight tonight. Clearly, we think we saw one guy win the fight and largely got it done with the striking. Yeah,
he got it done with the striking. And that's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a guy that's so comfortable whenever he's in the stand-up. And that showed tonight as he truly outworked his opponent.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, George Rush St. Pierre.
All right, so another dominating effort out of the UFC Hall of Famer George St. Pierre. No surprise as the scorecards are rendered GSP across the board by decision.
Most times when George St. Pierre walks to the center of the octagon to get the decision read, he is sure that he has done enough to win the fight. Tonight, that was the case as he wins another fight by decision.
And now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Marab the Machine Wallace Riley. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Dominic the Dominator Cruz.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Well, for all the places we go in the world, few can hold up to this one. Good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Open April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time with UFC. Fighter lands a kick now, a pretty good one at that.
Let's get busy with those hands now, man. Come on, let him go.
Just out of the range with that right hand. Beautiful straight punch there by Wallace. Takedown defense holds up.
Now some separation from this punch position. Nice right hand. Nice body kick.
Moving to his left. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Oh, stuck in the guillotine. That guillotine choke is getting tight, but you can't just squeeze. You got to get your hips into your opponent if you want him to tap.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Wallace Will. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Wallace Willie's in half guard.
Big ground and pound. Way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Good work from the top here by Cruz. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Oh, how about that? Strong reversal on the ground.
Now it's his mount.
30 seconds to go. Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Wallace Will. Seconds winding down in the opening round. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Horn sounds for the end of round one. And there is the horn. Big 5 minutes for him there. Great round from Cruz.
Focus on ground control. To set up your takedown. I want you to maintain a dominant position.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Nice jab by Cruz. Big hook. Oh, hard work pays off. Lands the Superman punch flush. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. All right, there it is. He stuffs yet another takedown, and not a bad attempt by the wrestler, but he hasn't realized any success with his takedown game.
You know, sometimes, John, it's not enough. You can beat the guy to the position. The guy is just well-versed enough to defend, and that's exactly what we're seeing from this balanced fighter.
Cruz is now switching his stance. All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off. After several failed attempts, he finally gets his first takedown. Now let's see what he can do. Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters upright. Oh, how good was that judo toss? Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. result, he has taken control of this second round. Nice move in the half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that goal.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing.
All right, side control now. Just over 2 minutes now to go. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Wallace Willie's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Oh, he's got his back. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Good movement on the ground here defensively by Dominic Cruz. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Horn sounds on round two. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool. And I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
Ready.
Third round underway. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Oh, and there's that inside leg kick, and just slap yourself hard on the inside of your leg and tell me how that feels.
I mean, it really hurts because that's the soft part of your leg. So you land that over and over again, the guy will have a very tough time. I got a lot of technique for it.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs.
Oh, nice.
Takedown defense is there.
Gotta be careful here.
Cruz gets up and decides to take this fight back to its feet, despite having a seemingly dominant position on the ground. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressive. Oh, he's got him hurting here. Just misses with that one. Throwing that low kick. The Dominator gets the takedown. Nice positional control here. Just over 2 minutes to go in our third and final round. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Setting up for an unlock now. Ooh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now, he's advancing.
Oh, he got out.
That was nice.
Side control now. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get it, pinning these, taking these submissions.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in halftime.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up.
What a fight as we go the full 15 minutes. I wouldn't be surprised to see them run it back at some point in the future. All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Dominic the Dominator Cruz.
All right, so a fight that had a little bit of everything goes to Dominic Cruz by way of decision. Nice to see him still getting it done at this stage of his career.
Dominic Cruz is the greatest bantamweight of all time, and he goes out there and shows that over a long fight, he can rely on that championship experience gained over the course of his title runs, earns another massive decision victory.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Derek the Black Beast Lewis. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Muhammad Ali.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go for the start of round 1. It is always special when Muhammad Ali takes his act to the world-famous octagon. And I think the promotion did him right by this matchup here tonight, fighting a well-rounded fighter, but also a guy who prefers to strike just like Muhammad Ali. The question becomes, is this dude really going to shoot at Ali's legs here tonight? We heard Muhammad Ali talking this week about his improved takedown defense. I can't wait to see how this plays out. Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Effective use of the jab there by Ali. Who is going to be the last man standing? We're just getting started, and they are getting after it.
He's going to throw bombs. This is going to be a great fight.
That shot blocked by Ali. Oh, counters with a beautiful left hand. Right on the button. Oh, nice man. Lewis gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty hard.
Bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Going to the body now with that hook. Well placed there by Ali.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Oh, and he connects with yet another hook. Nice job on the feet by Ali. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for the Black Beast, Derek Lewis. It's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Lewis. Well, he misses with the huge connection there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Oh, a big left hand. there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself. And look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Second round underway.
Oh, man.
Big right hook coming. It's blocked. Now he touches him with the left. Lands a big elbow there. Misses again with a right punch. Muhammad Ali gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that hit off the center line. Oh, straight punch. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal.
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez. Every time he had that over here, right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly.
Oh, he gets back up. The question is for how long? Knee to the body. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not... The Black Beast strikes again! We get the official decision with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Derek the Black Beast Lewis.
Well, Derek Lewis might just be the UFC heavyweight champion of the world before this run is said and done. Congratulations to the Black Beast on yet another UFC triumph here tonight. And Lewis really starting to put all of his skills together under Bob Perez. That is a scary proposition for the rest of this heavyweight division. Of course, tonight, though, it is all about the Black Beast. UFC welterweight contender. He has never fought for the title before, but on the strength of a long winning streak, he has arrived at the precipice of a world championship.
He's been working so long to put himself in this position. He has been working so diligently to try to earn himself a shot at a championship. Tonight he gets that opportunity. He is a well-rounded fighter. He's so tremendous in all aspects of mixed martial arts. I cannot wait to see him try to become the champion.
And I'm not sure that any athlete in this welterweight division has handled adversity, professional and otherwise, as well as this man has. He is forged as he hits the proving ground for his first UFC title fight tonight. Leon Edwards has stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave representing the American Kickboxing Academy, the inimitable Khabib Nurmagomedov, and this guy makes his way to the octagon, DC. You run out of time setting up everything he's accomplished, but he always puts that status as an undefeated fighter and UFC champion on the line. He will do so again.
The moment he walked in the AKA, you understood that there was something special about Nurmagomedov. He was a guy that was always listening, although he spoke no English. He was always listening and paying attention to try to learn how to improve himself. And the moment he stepped foot in the gym, he was just open to each and every lesson, and now it's showing over the course of his UFC career. He was undefeated going into the UFC, and he has only built on that and become a champion, one of the most well-rounded fighters in all of the UFC.
You know, your college wrestling teammates have told me when you showed up at Oklahoma State, you didn't speak English either.
No, I didn't. Hey, my boy.
Well, your English is now very proper, and so is Khabib's, and he's back on the proven ground here tonight, again trying to prove himself as one of the pound-for-pound greatest fighters on this UFC roster.
And now our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight.
All right, to get us started now, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Leon Rocky Edwards. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon.
Well, they say everybody loses in mixed martial arts. I guess everybody except the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Impossibly difficult to get this guy off of you once he takes you down. How do you prevent that from happening is the question for the opponent today.
Look at the control of the posture as that big knee lands.
Too easy. Khabib Nurmagomedov gets the early takedown. Opposition. Nurmagomedov's looking for that arm triangle. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
And he will let his opponent stand up here. Oh, collar tie. Oh, roundhouse kick lands. Oh, nice job by Khabib there as he gets the fight right where he wants it on the wrist.
Khabib will tell you that he's going to take you down and maul you, and that is exactly what he does every time he steps foot in the UFC's octagon.
Oh, effective strike there from the clinch by Nurmagomedov.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing board kick. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. That guillotine is tight. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Edwards is in half guard now. Making all these shots count. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov.
He's got to be careful here.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position now. I know the crowd thinks it's funny when this happens, but if you're the bottom fighter, nothing fun about it.
It's not fun. This is not a fun position to be in fighting. You've got to...
Khabib's attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal.
Oh, my goodness. Might have it.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter he got there.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, nice work. Maybe do breath and relax. Good cover. Excellent pace last round. Now we're going to keep it up. He doesn't know you have a whole nother beat.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage, the other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Nice punch from the clinch by Nurmagomedov. Out of range with that one. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Great timing on that left leg.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Khabib's got him in a crucifix. Going to work from the top now.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He's able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Nurmagomedov back in half guard, very comfortable here. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Back mount now. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Oh, it looks like he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. A lot of body weight from the top position. How does he go about trying to finish this fight?
He just needs to stay heavy. He's got to keep his weight down.
Nurmagomedov's going for a choke.
Oh, it's getting deep. Knee on belly. Punches up, knee on belly. He's raining down ground pound. He has to move or the fight is going to get stopped.
Oh, great ground strike there. And now, blood is a factor.
That was a swift transition.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Ooh, big knee. Outstanding round, and another 5 minutes coming up.
Excellent job last round. Really like the ground control. This round, we want to do the exact same thing. Let's start this off with a big take.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Edwards.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight.
Quick jab lands there. Big shot to the head.
He landed another great shot to the body there, really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight.
What a
finished that takedown attempt without issue. Both fighters throwing heat now. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But he's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to going in the fight.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Now trying to isolate an arm.
Yeah, he's trying to go to a Kimura lock. Right here, he'll either try to get the submission or use the sweep.
Now he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. And again, dealing with that cover. Huge elbow.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Oh, could be the beginning of the end. That looks tight. Oh, you better tap or that thing's gonna snap.
He's got it isolated.
Wow, belly down.
It's working,
This
I'm
could
standing
be it.
top.
Oh, he got it.
Notice how he got his body all the way across to the opposite side. Now, he's in the belly, but it's much better than where he was before. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
And now he's got the back.
Wow, he is landing time and time again on that cut.
Final seconds of round 3. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the chip.
This guy cannot swim with you in those deep waters. This next round.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Posture's up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Nurmagomedov's back in half guard.
And another strike from the top lands for him.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, he's out. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Nurmagomedov. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds. And it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Serve him up. Go get him.
Right now they separate. Single leg side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission. This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. He's brutalizing him with the ground and pound. His fight is close to being done.
Khabib's trying for a submission here. Oh, looks like he's got the sub locked in.
And the submission is very tight. As it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4.
Dominating him on the ground. You want to keep doing that this round. Be smart when you enter into that clinch or takedown position.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Fifth and final round. Really good job by the fighter to land that kick. Just misses with the jab right. Nicely done. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about...
He's going guillotine.
Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. Oh, setting up another submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. Edwards gets back up. Stuffs the takedown. No problem. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Well, the fighter's going to have to address this offense coming his way. He's getting really bloody around that eye.
Yeah, now it's just become a big target because his opponent is just seeing the blood and he's just going after it. He has got to move his head before the strike starts coming in his direction.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov.
Oh, right into mouth.
Oh, nice job to split his guard to get the ground strike home again.
Like that.
Oh, he's going.
What a tight arm bar.
Oh, looks like he might get the finish here. There's the tap. Back with style points tonight.
Holy.
No, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call his shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
All right, Bruce Buffer has the official decision. Here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 5 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by tap out and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so Khabib Nurmagomedov had a lot of submissions late in his UFC title run. He gets another one here tonight, and when you get to the ground with this guy, caution flammable.
Absolutely. I mean, he's one of those guys that really can dominate you if you aren't careful. And that's exactly what he showed tonight. He gets to his positions. He makes you grapple on his terms, and he does a good job of really controlling his opponents. You make a mistake, this guy will take your neck and he will choke you out.
And he told us respectfully in the fighter meeting he saw a huge discrepancy in the grappling skills in this matchup, and obviously it played out that way tonight. Congratulations to the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Expeditiously rise to mixed martial arts superstardom. But how about Alex Pereira? Crosses over into mixed martial arts from kickboxing and essentially takes the sport by storm.
By storm, John. I mean, so fast to go from a guy that was what could be to the champion. But when you possess this level of skill, when your kickboxing is second to none, and then you train with Glover, you develop wrestling defense, you know that you have a chance. Pereira not only had a chance, took it all the way to the title. And tonight, he looks to get another victory.
He's seemingly a perfect mix of intensity and composure. He has heart, championship medal, Alex Pereira, the total package. We're certainly glad he's here in the UFC. For this light heavyweight championship fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, John Bones Jones. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world,
Herb Dean, our referee for this
fight.
one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here we go with round one action. We'll see how Alex Pereira chooses to proceed. He is going to have the striking advantage against most of the men in this division, and that is likely how he's going to choose to attack tonight. Leg kicks are truly the stuff of legend, and he doesn't throw it full force, just touching that lead leg, and oftentimes all it takes is one to change the complexion of the entire fight. Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. Nice crack there. All right, early round action here. The kickboxer's not going to win the fight by stuffing one takedown, but so far so good as far as his takedown defense is concerned.
It's a great start, right? Because it's something to build off of. He has to truly understand he cannot be content with only stopping one. He's got to recognize that he's got to stop multiple over the course of this fight.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Nice land there by Johnny Bones. Mike Winklejohn told me before the fight you haven't seen 30% of what John Jones does in the gym, and starting to show you some of those new wrinkles here tonight.
Right hand landed.
Looks like his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit. Under 2 minutes to go in our first round. There as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Elbow blocked by Jones. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Just missed with the left there. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. 15 seconds remain in the round. Alex Pereira going for nothing doing there. 5 minutes in the books. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Jones has got a nasty cut above the eye. The cut man has some work to do here between rounds.
We're still here right now. This next round, we're going to get...
All right, let us get you some replays from that previous round. He certainly got a lot done on the feet, and as such, he has opened up a pretty significant gash above his opponent's eye.
Yeah, it was a buildup. He just kept popping him. He kept hitting him until something opened him up. And now he can see the damage that he's inflicting. Nothing feels better to a fighter than to see the person wearing your work. That is exactly what's going on right now.
And the cut man is not the only one that is going to keep an eye on that wound as this next round gets underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys going to kick and sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attack. Head strikes. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Just misses with the left hook. Wow, huge head kick.
Oh, nice kick.
Under 3 minutes here to go in the round. he's really starting to land a high number.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Not much behind the takedown offering there. Ooh, side kick, well timed there. Strong punch there by Pereira. Well, if this fighter gets back to the stool, he's going to get an earful from his coaches. Confidence seems to be abandoning him here.
Yeah, you can kind of see him looking to survive as opposed to winning a fight. When you're in there, you are there to win a fight, not to be standing at the final bell.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
All right, 20 seconds to go.
Oh, it hurt.
Spinning back fist. 10 minutes in the can. All right, there's the end of the round. What a fight we've got, man. I mean, multiple knockdowns. And how about the beard on that one fighter, huh?
How is he even still standing?
I don't know.
How is he still standing? How is he still eating these strikes like Skittles? I mean, this dude should be out. Most people in the world would be done, but he continues to press forward and continues to fight. It is unreal to witness.
All right, so his legendary chin holds up despite getting knocked down in that previous round. DC, take us through the highlight.
He's as tough as they come. There has not been a guy that can take shots like this. Most times the night would be over, and gladly over after you take a shot like this. But this man's just too tough. Some people say he's too tough for his own good. He would not agree with you. He wants to fight.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Jones gets caught by the inside leg. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC. One more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Jones going for the takedown, he misses.
These boys stand right in front of each other, just kind of going at it. Beautiful jab there by the champ. He's hurt bad. Level change.
Jones is back in half guard.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got the 3-1 arm. You cannot worry about both of them. Get one free and then start building towards doing something else. But the first step is to get an arm free to start trying to be able to defend yourself. You have nothing blocking your face when you're in this position.
And very effective with the ground and pound. Jones is going for an arm here. Oh, that's tight. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe. Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd maybe jump, but they're absolutely absolutely love it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now. They're popping forward. They're excited.
Oh, seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard.
Good work from the top here by Pereira. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship round. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal.
Jones is in half guard. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Great job landing the strike from his back.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Johnny Bone. Oh, big shots from the top. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
Oh, he's got him in a choke here. Good job by the champ there. Slide back out.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
Now he's going full mount. This is a terrible position.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Pereira.
Let's do some damage. Posture up.
In the half guard.
Jones is right back to the full mount here.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Jones. 20 seconds left. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
This is where he wants to be.
20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go.
Stop, stop, stop.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
All right, so a big knockdown in that last round, DC. We'll show you the replay. Nearly had him out of there.
He almost had him out. He had him gone. He hurt him real bad. He thought the fight was over, but the night will go on. The dance continues, Will this be the final dance?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, fifth and final round.
Sets up that leg kick beautifully.
Checks the leg kick. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy
It's a
tonight.
master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combination with the kick.
Oh, overhand left, no good. Double leg, stuffed. And now some separation. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Oh, an obvious limp there. His leg hurting for certain. Pretty good straight punch there, but I put in. Well, confidence is high. Confidence is high, and I got to think when you knock a fighter down in the previous round, that's going to think you can do it again.
I mean, confidence is key in anything you do in regards to fighting. So, for him to secure that knockdown early, he has to feel good going forward.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. His opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great.
All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing.
He's hurt.
Alex Pineda! As many style points as you could produce. Whoa!
What a performance.
The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Alex "ORTEGA"
I mean, I have run out of superlatives when it comes to describing this. Alex Pineda gets it done by knockout tonight. This dude was 3-1 when he made his UFC debut.
It's crazy. It's so crazy to see how far he's come in such a short period of time. Now, the result isn't surprising because that's what he does. He knocks people out. But the fact that he's continued to do this as he goes up the rankings, really impressive.
Shrieking. That's because T-City is making his way to the octagon. The former title challenger, Brian Ortega. And a lot of people, DC, do believe for this jiu-jitsu practitioner, his ceiling is championship, and eventually he'll get it.
Yes, the ladies go crazy for T-City. Even his video game character is the best-looking guy out here. Brian Ortega is a jiu-jitsu guy. But as you saw in the Frankie Edgar fight, he has now developed striking to match. That was a massive uppercut that caught a guy that had never been finished before. So as long as he continues to improve, John, he will realize the UFC championship before it's all said and done.
All class outside the octagon with his Brian Ortega foundation, but T-City has got his eyes fixed on the prize. Title eliminator of sorts here tonight. So here is the UFC featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski. He certainly has cleaned out a lot of this division, but there are still guys who are coming to take what is his. How do you think he proceeds with this particular challenge here tonight?
I mean, just being himself. He's as good as they come. The guy has tremendous striking. He's at great wrestling. He was thought to be a wrestler when he got here. We have seen him be a master of game planning. We have seen him be a master of strategy. A guy that fights with a game plan, the fight IQ through the roof. And tonight, you're going to experience one of the smartest, most technically gifted fighters you have ever seen. Let's see if that's enough, though, because the challenge is very big tonight as he steps into the octagon.
And he does so having 4 times gone the full 25 minutes in the UFC. Volkanovski very much has a championship style, and he has got another title fight on his hands tonight.
And Johnny don't get tired. I mean, he goes the distance. It seems like he's just running in the park, taking a night jog on the weekend, fighting the best fighters in the world.
And had he stayed in rugby league, probably would have been an absolute beast there too. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Brian T-City Ortega. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Alexander the Great VOLKANOVSKI.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. Well, how about the energy in this building tonight? And it's because of this matchup finally coming around again. Alexander Volkanovski against Brian T-City Ortega. Now, their first meeting not close over the totality of the fight, but certainly T-City came within an inch.
Strike gets through from the top position.
Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Ortega. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
We'll see how he chooses to defend here. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Volkan. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Ortega getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes.
Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
Oh, he's
got a guillotine here. That guillotine is very tight. That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard if he wants to finish.
Submission defense on full display.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Volkanovski going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add.
And there you go again, half guard.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Getting him out here.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Final seconds of round one. Round two straight ahead. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out to the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
All right, here we go. Round two. It is Alexander Volkanovski versus Brian Ortega. Ortega's shot is blocked. All right, so we didn't see any takedown attempts from the BJJ player in round one, and as yet, he still hasn't attempted to take this fight to the ground.
Very surprising approach by this guy. He's so good on the ground. I would have expected him to try to get it to the ground earlier in the fight, but as we go on, it's starting to become very clear that that is not the game plan tonight. Oh, this is big. That's big. Oh, that's good.
Well, the book on this fighter coming in, outstanding takedowns, vicious ground and pound. Oh, there's the double leg takedown. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Ortega's back in half guard.
There it is. Now he's running him out. He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
This pace is just absurd. He has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar. Punches and punches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did.
Oh, when he locks up a triangle, now you set off the top. His go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and if he's got you in there, then you know that you're alive. Look at him, he's getting the first shot. He slams him down, uses straight power to escape that triangle. So great job, great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on.
What a strike from off of his back.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Ortega's back in side control. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. 10 minutes in the books.
He's all over you with the submission attempts. Great job with your defense, but we got to do better. I want you to put him on the defensive. That means more.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Can't take one of those. You better check.
Lonnie tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Volkan.
That punch didn't get through. Great defensive skills on this guy. That right hand barely missed there.
Another blistering combination there. Really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body. His face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him. Oh, nice.
Well, pretty good effort so far, DC. 87 total strikes have landed for Alexander Volkanovski. And connecting at a pretty good clip thus far. 66% the accuracy rate against Brian Ortega. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Ortega's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it.
Nice reversal on the ground. Great job.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound step. Oh, pinpoint ground strike by him there, and that one opened up a cut. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Volkan. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
He's a big shot, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Volkanovski. Oh, he locks up the triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
He's up. What's the deep defense?
Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Good work from the top here by Volkanovski. All right, feet on the hips here. Final seconds of round 3. Ortega's back in full grip. Continuing to work out of the half guard. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
The striking game isn't looking too sharp right now. Let's play the grappling game. You got to protect yourself. Keep your hands high. Cut those out.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Controlling the fight behind that jab. Ortega's in there fighting calm, staying collected in the face of a very tough fight right now. What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Oh, good block there. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really... Nice land. Great punch.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes.
He's got a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Right hook to the head, blocked. All right, so that calf is starting to bruise up. We'll keep an eye on it.
He's got to check now, because if he doesn't, his leg is going to be so... He's not going to be able to move. He's going to be in real trouble.
Less than 2 minutes now to go. Shots landing on both sides, and the chins continue to hold up. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Volkanovski. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Volkanovski going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. All right, bottom fighter here. Maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Great submission defense, full display by the opponent.
Stop.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the fifth and final round.
Beautiful right hand.
Block that strike, now counters with a leg kick. Well done there by Volkanovski. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, fighter lands a punch to the head out of the clinch position.
Guillotine jump.
That's gotta be it. Ooh, cervical chop, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the mount, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Oh, nice.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Beautiful ground strikes landed. He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad.
Volkanovski's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Volkanovski's in half guard. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. He's got to start throwing now.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by T-City, Brian Ortega. All All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Oh, Volkanovski's back in full mount. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. – 20 seconds to go in the fight. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Brian T-City Ortega!
All right, so as many of you expected, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner reigned supreme tonight. Needed the judges' scorecards, but a lot of nice work on the ground, particularly when it came to some of those transitions.
Well, the balance guy was almost dismissive.
Yeah.
He said, you're not going to just take me down and grapple with me. Well, it's exactly what happened. He took you down, and he was able to dominate you. What a beautiful job by the jiu-jitsu guy, recognizing that where his advantages are,